Guys, we thank you for coming today. I'm Tim Mosley. Some of y'all know me. I'm the director here at the Mission. And this is our grand opening for this new bike shop. And really, this guy right here is the guy that's funded it, Peter Burkhart. He has a passion for helping transportation needs among the homeless. And he paid for this building. He's helped accumulate these bikes. He'll be working on them. Andy Dyson, who's back here cooking right now, is actually the mechanic. He's our bike mechanic, and it's not everybody can work on a bicycle. You got to really know your stuff to do that. And actually, Peter employs Andy to work on bicycles for people staying at the Mission, or to get bikes ready and in shape for you to get. Now, one of the things you probably haven't thought about, but if you have a bicycle and you need to go to an AA meeting or some recovery meeting, you can almost get there in Louisville by bicycle because it's so flat here. You know, if you're able to get up. Now, I just finished a bicycle tour. Did any of y'all know I went on a bicycle tour?
Yes, sir.
Went all the way across the country. I know it's probably pretty crazy for me to do that. I'm 62, almost 63 years old. If I can ride 2,900 miles across the United States, I know you guys can ride a few miles to get to a really good meeting, get to a job, get to a doctor's appointment. There's a lot of opportunities a bicycle can open up for you. While I was on this trip, I talked to a lot of homeless people that had bicycles. That was their prized possession, that bicycle, because it got them where they needed to go quickly. And if they were out in the elements and a storm was coming, they get on that bicycle. They could be, under an overpass or under some sort of cover in a matter of minutes, as opposed to having to walk a distance that might take a long time. So something that can be invaluable. You don't have to have a driver's license. You don't have to have insurance. And if we give you one of these bicycles, the bicycle didn't even cost you anything. I mean, it's just a perfect vehicle for you to have. We hope you'll use that. We hopefully we'll have enough of these by spring, when the weather really gets right for bicycling, that everybody here can have a bicycle, and it can help you as you go through your life journey. Maybe after a bicycle you get a car, but maybe right now a bicycle would do it for you. So think of it that way. But I really appreciate these two guys for all the work they've done. I mean, they put their hearts and their souls into making this thing happen. And we really appreciate it, guys, for all your help.
Thank you, Tim.
And I know these guys will appreciate it, too. So, thank you, guys. So, Peter, do you want to say a few words?
Sure. Yeah, this program started back in 2004 when I was a student at Kent School, U of L Kent School of Social Work. I was looking for an internship, and I heard that through the grapevine that Tim Mosley thought that having bicycles available for his clients would be a good idea. So I approached Tim, and Tim happens to have a master's degree of social work at Kent School, and asked him to be my practicum supervisor, and he agreed. So he and I created this program, is how this worked. We had such success that after I graduated, we kept the program going, and that was, 10 years ago? Actually, it was 2004, so it was 14 years ago.
Yeah.
My goodness. And then Andy came along, and Andy is the perfect match for this program. Andy started working on bikes in the 80s, and he's perfect for these bikes. He's great with the clients.
Some of these bikes are from the 80s.
So it was just things came in together at the right time, and this is kind of a unique program. I've never heard of another homeless shelter that has this, although I'm sure they all could benefit from it.
Yeah.
So here we are. Yeah, it's a great program. These guys, people need bikes, and they need to be able to maintain them, and a lot of times people don't have the money to take them to bike shops to have them worked on, so they bring them here and we work on them for free.
Yeah, we're here on Tuesday evening from 6 to 8, and Saturday morning from 9:30 until noon. So if you have a bike, you can bring it by and get it worked on here during those times. Right now, as you just heard, it's a small amount of hours, but what we're hoping is that we get more people to help volunteer, and they can work with me, and we're going to increase the hours.
Sure, absolutely.
And we also, need donations of bikes, bike parts, tools, and supplies for anything to do with bikes, cleaning supplies, lubricants, what have you. if people have a bike sitting in their basement that's not being used, this would be a great way to get it to be used. So that would be great if people could donate things. That's what's going to keep it going. Right now, we've been getting bikes from Fall City Community Bike Works and from a few individuals, and some of the bikes that were donated to the Wayside thrift store. So it's a huge thank you to those people who've donated those. But we've distributed I think 13 bikes, and there's a huge demand for them. So the more bikes there are, the more it's going to go out the door. So
I know a lot of people have bikes in their garages at home that they haven't used in a long
Yeah.
time. We can use those bikes down here. So please donate them. That would be great.
We have given bikes away to kids. Of course, it's Christmas time's coming up, so a lot of the kids will request bikes, the ones that are staying in the shelter. And normally around Christmas time, we'll have about 60 kids in the shelter. But in addition to that, there are a lot of alumni, people who went through Wayside that are out in the community, still in a low-income situation, need help at Christmas time. So we try to collect children's bikes as well.
So in order to get a bike, you guys, you need to talk to your caseworker here at Wayside. And if the caseworker agrees, they'll give you an okay, and you can come down here and they get you a bike. Yeah. Yeah, and the bikes don't cost anything. Just bring them in here and we'll maintain them.
You say that very much.
And don't think just because it's been a long time since you've been on a bicycle, you heard that saying that once you've ridden a bicycle, you can always ride a bicycle. It's true. You'll be able to get right on it and go. It may take you a while to get up your endurance, but you'll be able to do that without too much trouble. And you don't have to have a new bicycle. I did cross country last year, and I used a bicycle that I bought in 1985. So it was probably older than a lot of you guys. And it went, pretty fine. I had to get a few things tweaked on it along the way. But an old bike can get you cross country too.
Nice to meet you, Peter. Yeah. Wow.
You got a mug shot, doesn't it?
Yeah, I said he's got to be on.
You never know. So yeah, you guys know a bike shop that we have where we give clients bikes, and then if clients have bikes, we maintain them.
Yes, sir.
So that's what this is. It started years ago, and it's kind of evolved to this way.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man, it's good stuff. We started this in 2004 as a school project at U of L Kent School. And once the school year ended, we just kept it going. And 14 years later, here it is. We've got Andy over here, who's the full-time mechanic.
It's great to be here. I mean, people really appreciate it. That's something people appreciate. Working for you guys is, you get more appreciation than you do working in a bike shop, to be honest.
This program started out as a shop co-creator with Tim Mosley, bike shop co-creator with Tim Mosley.
Okay.
Because this started out as a school project, and Tim and I created this. Around the post.
Where's the switch?
I think it's in the very
Yeah, you just kind of, you press this to get the different things. It's like, press it once, it'll flash. Twice, and it flashes like that. 3 times, it'll be solid. 4 times, it's off.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I mean, it'll light up the road a little bit.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Do you want to take it for a spin around? we can. We're hoping is that people will see this and maybe donate some bikes, you know, because basically there's a lot of people that want them. I know there's a lot of people who've got bikes in their basement, you know, and we accidentally locked ourselves out of the fire that was the dumbest thing ever. And it's all on video. Look at this. It's like we're in a real movie. There's a little furry squirrel up there. Okay. Well, give it a...
Shifters on the right to make it easier and harder. So the shifters over right here, if you push it back like this, it'll be easier to go. You know what I mean? But you got to be pedaling when you do it. There you go. There you go. That's one way cool. And then this is, there you go, man. And there's another key on here too. Okay. At night.
Right.
Can you just turn that on by pressing it? Look up, right?
Right.
There you go.
So,
Actually,
well, that's the back one right there.
Back around the post.
Where's the switch for this?
I think it's in the very top.
Yeah, you just kind of you press this to get the different things. It's like
In the dining hall, in the kitchen.